Welcome back. We're going to do a brief 3-pose sequence to help relieve any tension on the sacrum, low back. Basically, we're going to stretch the legs to help free the spine. All you need is a wall or door, countertop, something firm, and a strap. So let's start standing. We're going to stretch the hamstrings with a dog pose at the wall. And I'm going to have to turn my back to you. I'm really sorry. But you can use a chair. You can put your hands on the chair, palms on a countertop, or you can join me facing the wall, elbows at your side. You're going to walk in so you get your palms on the wall, shoulder width or even wider. You can turn the fingers out to the sides. And then you'll walk the feet back, hinging at the hips. So you make this upside down L shape. So you push the wall away with the hands, move the thighs back, and whatever firm surface you have will work as long as it's not going to move under your weight. And keep a little softness in the knees, but get those legs as straight as you can without forcing the knees back. Tops of the thighs moving back, rib case moving forward, head settling right between the arms. And let's take 3 breaths. Inhaling. Exhaling 1, inhaling, exhaling 2, inhaling, exhaling 3, and then walk yourself upright. Just drop the arms and stand for a moment. Feel yourself in space. And then we're going to go from the hamstrings to the quads. And there's so many ways that you can stretch the quads. I'm going to do it on my belly with a strap. You could do this on your side. You could do it standing. You could do a little lunge. You could be really brave and do the variation where you take your shin up the wall. Don't worry, I'm not going to torture you in that way. So I'm just made a really small loop with my strap. I'm going to put it around the bottom of the left foot and then flip over onto my stomach with the tail of the strap in my hand so I can pass it over my shoulder. And you can stay up on your elbows. You could come down and stack your palms, but you're using the hands to pull on the strap, to pull on the leg, to get a passive stretch for that quad. And intending to a little bit of the leg, so the knee is going straight back from the hip. It's not winging out to the side. And if it's winging out to the side, you might need to loosen your grip a little bit, not pull quite so much. And then again, let's take 3 breaths. Inhaling. Exhaling 1. Inhaling. Exhaling 2, inhaling, exhaling 3. If you're using the strap, just loosen your grip, let the foot win, and bring that foot all the way to the ground. You want to take a moment to rock your hips side to side. All right. If you're using the strap, switch the legs. Put that strap over the right shoulder. Again, use the hands. So passive stretch. Notice that knee is lining up with the hip. Pull as much as you need to get a reasonable stretch without overdoing or overextending the back. And let's take those 3 breaths. Inhaling, exhaling 1, inhaling, exhaling 2, inhaling, exhaling 3. Again, just loosen your hold. Slide that leg back. And And then you'll flip over onto your back, or if you're in any other variation, you'll meet me on your back. Don't need the strap. And the last thing we're gonna do is for the hip flexors and the glutes. So you'll hug your left knee in, hold on to that shin. Right foot could be on the ground or right leg forward. And we're gonna start with an active variation. So we're gonna do an isometric movement. You're gonna press the left shin into the hands, but the hands are pulling down. So visually, you might see a little bit of quivering happening over here, but visually not much is changing. We're not lengthening or shortening, we're just engaging the muscle around the hip. You're pushing up, pulling down, trying to keep the neck and the jaw out of it. Holding another 10 seconds or so. And then using the hands to hug that knee in. So you release the push of the leg up. Use the hands to come into that passive stretch. Now if that right knee is bent, slide the leg forward. Push out through that right heel, hugging the left thigh in. And take 3 breaths. Inhaling. Exhaling 1. Inhaling. Exhaling 2. Inhaling. Exhaling 3. And release that left foot to the ground. Slide the right foot in to meet it and pause. Can you feel the difference between the sides? I really can. All right, let's even things up. So you'll hug that right knee in, hold on to the shin, left foot flat or left leg straight. Let's start 30 seconds of pressing the shin up, pulling down with the hands. Arms are working. Try not to create extra tension in the sides of the neck or in the jaw, the teeth, the tongue. Keeping an equal amount of press and pull. 10 more seconds. And then relax and just hug that leg in. Slide forward through that left heel. 3 breaths to close. Inhaling. Exhaling 1. Inhaling. Exhaling 2. Inhaling. Exhaling 3. And right foot down. Slide that left one in to meet it. Walk the feet a little wider than the hips. Knock the knees in. Take the last moment here to pause. Feel that width across the back of the sacrum, the low back, all the places where you meet the floor. And feel free to linger there. And when you're ready, roll over to a side, come up to a seat. And thank you. Use this anytime when the legs feel tight, too, the low back feels a little sticky, or you just need a break from your chair. Until I see you again, be well.